Another common misconception about people who engage in consensual non-monogamy is that they're responsible for spreading sexually transmitted infections or STIs. And it's interesting because on the surface level, research has actually shown that people who practice consensual non-monogamy have about 3 times more lifetime sexual partners than people who practice monogamy. But when you look at people's safer sex practices and STI self-reported diagnoses, that paints a very different picture. Justin Lemiller did a study in 2015 where he asked people in monogamous relationships and people in consensually non-monogamous relationships if they've ever contracted a variety of STIs. So things like chlamydia, herpes, gonorrhea, and it was like a long checklist of things. And what he found in that research was that people who practice monogamy and people who practice consensual non-monogamy had the same self-reported levels of these diagnoses, meaning there were no differences between the two types of relationships. In some of my earlier research, I looked at what are the safer sex practices of people who have multiple sexual partners. We found that people who engage in consensual non-monogamy were more likely to regularly implement safer sex strategies like using condoms and properly washing their sex toys, more likely to get frequently tested for STIs, more likely to disclose that information, and importantly, more likely to inform their partners that they had sex with someone else compared to people in monogamous relationships.